Hello, and welcome to another video product review brought to you by Discount Cell. Today we'll be looking at the OtterBox Defender for the LG Flex. Now before we continue, the main thing I want to point out about this is the LG Flex in and of itself is just a huge phone. A lot of people call it a phablet because it's kind of a phone and a tablet put together. So as you go through this review, just kind of keep in mind just how big this is, and that plays into the overall functionality and quality of the case, just considering how big the phone is and the difficult task it has of protecting such a large device. So to start off, I'll go ahead and show you what's inside the box of the LG Flex OtterBox Defender. So we'll open it up. You can see there's the case itself. And then there's the little owner's manual that comes with it. And then the case comes with a belt clip that just pulls off just like that. And the actual case. Give you an idea about some of the dimensions about this, and again, it is a very large case because it's built for a very large device. It is 17 centimeters this direction, so that's about 6 3/4 inch. It's 9.3 centimeters going this way, which is about 3 5/8 inch. And then thick, it's 1.7 centimeters, or about 3/5 of an inch thick. So it's not very thick, it's not very bulky, but just the LG Flex, because it is just a big phone, this is a big case. But apart from the size, there aren't really a whole lot of drawbacks to this case. Overall, because it is an OtterBox, you know you get very high levels of protection. And we'll go ahead and break that down a little bit and talk about how this case will protect your LG Flex. So first off, I want to point out that this does feature 3 levels of protection. And I'll go ahead and take them apart so you can see what I'm talking about. To remove these layers and to install your phone on I'm talking about it, the best way is to open up these little flaps on the bottom that protect the charge port and the headphone jack of the LG Flex. And then kind of peel away this outer rubber layer, just like this. You'll notice it does have a tight seal on all 4 sides, which is good. That keeps your phone safe and secure once installed. Okay, now we have it apart. You can see that we have the holster and belt clip, which we'll talk about more in a second. We have this outer kind of hard rubber case, which is flexible and primarily serves as a shock absorbent layer. And then we have 2 more layers here. We have this case that comes apart, and I'll go ahead and show you this. Actually, before I show you this, I want to point out you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 contact points that keep the 2 pieces of this case together to make sure your phone does not come out unless you want it to. And that's a blessing and a curse. While I'm taking this apart to show the different pieces, I'll tell you why that's good. That's good because it keeps your phone secure. That's bad because it's difficult to get to your phone when you want to pull it out. As you can see right now, it does take a little bit of effort to get apart because you need to pull apart each of those 8 little contact points in order to open it up and install your phone. Okay, just about done. Here's number 8 right here. And these are the two pieces I'm talking about. So the very innermost layer, you have this soft kind of microfiber layer that protects the back side of the LG Flex. And then on the front, you have this clear plastic membrane that protects the screen. You'll notice that this case is curved, just like that. And that's because the LG Flex, as you know, is curved. And what makes this case unique is, although it does have this rigid inner layer, it curves to contour with your phone, just like that. So that's the screen, and this is the back of the case. And this is layers 1 and 2 of protection. Layer 1, you have this soft microfiber foam that protects your phone from scratches. Layer 2, you have this case that snaps together using 8 secure contact points over your phone. And the purpose of having a hard case on the inside is really more than anything to add structural integrity to your phone in case you get stepped on or sat on or something like that. You want it so you have an additional case providing support. So those 8 points click on there. And then layer number 3 is this rubber case. So you can see there are 3 levels of quality protection to protect the LG Flex from drop damage or from shock damage or anything else that might happen to it or impact. Also, as I'm closing this up, I'll mention that the LG Flex OtterBox Defender does have the necessary holes and access points to all of the various cameras, buttons, and ports of the LG Flex. For example, here up top, you can see the appropriate slots made for the front-facing camera and for the various sensors on there. And then on the bottom, there are those two ports I showed you earlier for the charge cable and for the headphone jack. And then on the back, you can see there's that big space first for the camera up top, but then for the auxiliary rear button that is on the LG Flex. I mentioned before that this case is flexible, so it does not take away from the flexibility of the LG Flex. I'll go ahead and demonstrate that. When you lay it down on the ground, you can see it is kind of curved, but you can push that down and it'll flex along with the LG Flex. So you don't lose any of the flexibility of your phone by putting it into a rugged case. Lastly, I want to point out, really the main downside, as I said in the beginning, is just the overall size. Because the LG Flex is such a big phone, I think creating a phone case for this might not be the best option because it's not very comfortable to carry around. It's not the most portable device out there. But nevertheless, OtterBox did create this case to go with it, and you can see it is curved as well as the phone. The case fits inside by clicking into these 4 points, just like that, and they can be carried either vertically like this or horizontally like that. However, because it is such a big phone, really I think it's more of a tablet than a phone. It's not the most comfortable thing to carry around. If carried in the vertical position, it can kind of dig into your leg, and if carried in the horizontal position, it can kind of dig into your stomach. So either way, I'm not a huge fan of this belt clip, but the overall curve is nice. That'll kind of contour on your body a little bit, but in general, because it is so large, it's not the most comfortable carry. But you do have that option because it comes with that belt clip. This concludes my review of the LG Flex OtterBox Defender. For more information, go ahead and click the link at the top of your description right beneath this video, or check us out at discountsell.com. Again, that's discountsell.com. Thank you very much.